Okay guys, we're now at Keeping Fish Simple's new fish shop. It's very cool. Okay guys, so I don't really know how this voiceover is going to work because I'm literally using my AirPods for this, so it could be some strange audio coming up, just so you know. So right here, I'm just doing a small tour myself in the Keeping Fish Simple shop, and I have to say, this is probably the coolest shop I've ever been in my life. Harlequin, Tetra, Rasbora, not really a Tetra, I think it's a Rasbora, some super red bristlenoses, lots of Danios, heaps and heaps of cories. So there's like panda cories, similis. Actually, I don't know if there's similis, but there definitely is like just heaps of stir-bars and bronze cories as well, guys. So definitely recommend checking this store out. Like, it's just so worth it. So here is the better rack. This is a really awesome design. Like, I can't get over this design. It's really well built, even though it's DIY, and you can't even tell. It just looks like a proper shop design. So here is a type of ram that I don't see on the Gold Coast that often. It's Grampy, and that is the, I'll have to look at the tag there. I don't remember off the top of my head. There it is there. I think it's platinum rams, platinum blues. They look really cool. So here's some big bronze cories. Grandpa seems to like them. And some blue rams. These are all locally bred. Some more bronze cories and some cardinal tetras. Locally bred cardinal tetras, which is kind of cool. And you can see there the bronze cories. So definitely a good idea to pick some of these up if you're thinking of breeding some rams, because they're good quality, and he quarantines all these fish and makes sure they're all healthy before he lets them out into the shop. So here's a heap of stir-bars cories. I was really tempted to buy these ones, but I don't have any space at the moment, so I'm keeping to some other different types of species. So here's some Senegal birches. So also guys, if you're wondering why I'm doing a voiceover right now, the audio is really loud in the fish room and the shop is quite busy, which is really good. So I'm just doing a voiceover. So there's some Senegal birches. So I think there's 50 tanks in here. So here's some mosaic guppies. These are just so colorful. Like, I just can't express that enough. Like, the camera doesn't even do the justice. And I didn't even color grade this as well. So sorry about all the glare, that's just how it is in fish shops and stuff. It's just really hard to film. So here is the coolest thing ever. They've got a window looking back into the fish room. So here's some plants and stuff. But that window you can look through and see where like the fish come from. Also, Keeping Fish Simple has a lot of frozen food selection, so definitely recommend checking that out. These are really, really cool cories. One of my favorites, actually. So you can see there's a 201 pleco there. I actually have a lot of these at home, so I don't need to pick up any more, but I was even tempted by these little guys. A lot of plants are all like super green, like just doing a really good job there with the plants. Using floodlights on all these tanks, and it seems to work really well, and honestly the floodlights actually look pretty good, and like professional kind of look. So yeah, this is a really awesome shop. Definitely recommend checking it out. And now we're going to jump into a tour of the fish room out the back. Okay, I think it's gone. Okay, so here we have Nick, the man himself.
That's me. Yeah.
So he's just going to show us around the fish room. So is this is your quarantine? I heard on one of your videos,
Yeah,
or is that?
It's like a breeding / quarantine area.
Yeah.
I've broken up the quarantine into like a rack at the moment. I might need to get more space for that, and it's like kind of pretty diverse. Like I can go between each one. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Breeding and quarantine. But yeah, so this is all quarantined right here. So you can see I've got end dates and stuff like that. And basically, I just bring fish in, look at them, medicate when needed. Like a lot of guppies and stuff, I just always medicate. But like these rams and stuff, I just look and make sure they don't have issues. Feed them live baby brine shrimp twice a day, live blackworm, and yeah, make sure the fish is healthy before I put it on the floor.
Yeah, that's
I hate
so
to go to
good.
a shop and like you can see dead fish or fish that aren't perfect, and like they have to be taken care of properly. It's responsible. So yeah, get them onto tap water, like because a lot of people just get to keep these fish in tap water. So I try and acclimatize them to that tap water, like discus and stuff won't go on tap water. But
Yeah.
a lot of this other stuff you can do okay on it. So this is a quarantine rack. All of next week's fishery here. I've just thrown this in here to see if these are actually spawning. I'm not breeding them in here.
Yeah. Wow.
Just want to see if they're spawning.
So what are these ones?
Celestial pearl danios. So sorry about the light.
Yeah, no, that's all good.
It's going to be really hard for anyone on YouTube to see anything.
Yeah, I know.
So these are your celestial pearl danios.
Oh,
I've got
wow,
some
they're
leucistic
really,
ones. See
really-
the blonde one?
Yeah.
So I want to try and breed him.
Yeah, for sure. That's really cool.
But yeah,
I
we're
haven't
just seeing
seen
if
that
they're
before.
going breeding, whatever. Big Bosemani rainbows down here. They're dirty. I'm just trying to,
Yeah.
clean it all up. I've had to get the shop open. The fish don't care. It's just a bit messy.
Yeah.
Here, next week's guppies. So these are sunset microwave guppies.
Yeah. Well, they're amazing.
Yeah, the sponge filter's gone off for some reason, but they're okay.
Oh wow, yeah. I've kept these a long time ago, but the ones I had like way more of like a black seam on the dorsal fin, so I'm not sure.
Yeah, dude, they're so, like they're really hard to sex.
Yeah.
And I play around with rams quite a bit. And I can't tell still.
Yeah.
Gold rams, look how good they are. I might keep a pair to breed.
Yeah, for sure.
Like there'd be a male and a female, I'd say.
Yeah. They're really good looking as well.
Yeah,
Got
because they've been
heaps of colour.
quarantined. I've been
Yeah.
feeding them properly, you know what I mean? I think they did come with a little bit of white spot, and I've just been clearing that out, so that's why they're here. Well, I'm very fortunate that I have a local breeder who does the cardinals. I won't probably always be able to get the cardinals locally bred, because I'm quarantined out of them.
Yeah.
Like, the neons, they come from a farm at the Sunny Coast.
Yeah.
And they just do a great job breeding them. I never will mix those. I will never mix those in a tank with, like,
Yeah.
neons.
I really like your idea of the window there. Like I was
You
just
like
saying
that?
before, yeah.
Let's have a look.
Yeah, so see where everything's
It's so cool.
come
so cool
from.
to see that kind of true, like more like the shop line stuff. We're back here. It's amazing.
It's very, very cool.
So anyways, these are just breeding tanks. These are actually meant to be breeding.
So your mops, do you just make them yourself?
Yeah, I've been making them actually.
Yeah.
They're so easy, mate. Just wrap it around a container or something, and then just cut it and tie it. And so, anyways, these are the grow out tanks. So obviously, I still finish the soil. You can feel the heat. So I've just got it on today because it was freezing when I came in this morning. So it's just getting to the stage where I can turn this off. But
So this is all just the grow out like
Yes.
section. Wow, this is really
yeah,
big.
I'll look at the prices.
Yeah, I saw this video how you were making all these things. It's just so cool. Because
Ever.
a lot of the ones that I've made, the fry are so small that most of the sponges, their fry just leak out anyway.
Yeah, I have to buy like these are tile sponge and then you cut it to size.
Yeah.
And they still can sometimes leak through if they're really small. So I'll show you how I raise some of the really tiny fry. There's like a few hacks. Yeah, they're all 4 footers. To grow out fish, the best way to do it would be like big IBC totes. I don't have a lot of space, so this is more efficient on space. Costs a lot more, but I can always use the tanks in another setup. These are Bosemani breeders. I'm taking them out tomorrow. That mop will be full of eggs, but I'm sure they've cleaned it up because there's only one that sunk.
Yeah.
So that's amazing. Waste of time. It's alright. Turquoise rainbows.
Oh wow.
Yeah. So these are my breeders.
Yeah, wow.
I haven't had a good chance to really have a crack at them since I've been building, and I've had them for a bit and they're finally up to size. But these are on rainwater, like pure rainwater with a bit of crushed coral to buffer the water.
Yeah, I think I need to add some crust coral to my water because it's got really low.
Yeah, Gold Coast water's insanely low.
Yeah.
But see, we don't have a male. They've been in here this morning, so they love the water already.
Yeah, wow, that's so good.
These are L333s I've grown out from breeding.
With your brine shrimp, because I haven't actually ever done this before,
Yep.
So like, what's some like good tips for people like
Well,
setting up brine shrimp that have never done it before? You know.
hang them. Don't
Yep.
put them on the floor because they'll spill.
Yeah.
And drop the don't go right to the top there, splat and stuff.
Yep.
And it's also quieter like this. You've got to have the room hot, so the brine should need to be at like 26, 25 degrees to hatch properly.
Yeah.
And everyone says 24 hours. It's more like 36 hours, I'd say, to get a really good hatch. One tablespoon of salt, 1 tablespoon of eggs. You can do less eggs if you need less. And that's the mix in a litre of water.
Yeah, that's so good.
Baby cories, these are similars. These haven't hatched yet, so these are just eggs.
Yeah.
And then up here, got nothing in there. Down here, the eggs, and the babies. So up in the corner, these are Trilenialis julialis. You know, they've gone now. Just zoom in. Go behind the sponge filter. That's where I hide. Yeah, next to sponge filter, you can see a little fella down there. Ready? Record this.
Alright. Oh yeah! Wow.
There you go.
Yeah. Yeah, they're all under there.
So those are some little baby cories. Look how small they are.
So how long to get from that size to selling size?
3.5 months.
3.5 months.
Water changes, yeah.
Yeah.
More eggs up here.
Oh yeah, there's heaps. So did they just lay them on the glass and?
Yeah, no, I pick them off. So I did that this morning as well.
Oh, and the mops as well.
Yeah, so I got the baby. I mean, there's more eggs in that mop now.
Yeah.
See them up in the red? Yeah.
Yeah.
So, gold lasers in here. I'm waiting to breed these again. I need to get some Anubias, but they're cool fish, hey?
Oh wow, they're very colourful too.
Yeah, I need a bit of a fattening up. I flick these over. Look how much worms there are in here, man.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, this is what you need to do to breed stuff. You
Yeah.
Just mountains of worms.
Yeah.
These tanks get changed like every 3 days to just spawn cories. So
Yeah. So is this all on an automatic water change system,
Yeah, so
or are
like-
you just doing it like by hand?
no,
That would take forever, right?
yeah. So automatically, we just clean sponge filters and stuff. But
Yeah.
So I'll turn on a water change. And
Yeah.
we'll spray new water.
Oh, so it's not dribbling through all the time?
No, the water's treated. Yeah, so you get a real good look at the skeleton. Gotta finish it.
Yeah.
So black rams down here? Where are they?
Oh yeah. Wow.
The female and male kind of looking to spawn, so it'd be nice to get some babies from them soon. There's eggs under the sponge filter.
Oh yeah, I can see that there.
I'm telling you, man, like rainwater, like people don't, you got to get a good source. I run mine through a filter.
Yeah.
But like, it's so amazing for fish breeding. It's not great for growing out fish because they need a lot of mineral to grow out, but for breeding, yeah, it's amazing. See those little rainbows?
Yeah.
Those are turquoise.
All little turquoise rainbows.
And then up here we got more turquoise. There's not that many in this batch.
So they're on brine shrimp, are they?
No, these are on egg yolk.
Egg yolk.
I make a little egg yolk mix and then a mix of baby brine. These are Bosemanies.
Those monies, yeah.
Yeah, they've been doing fantastic in the rainwater. People are like, oh, you keep them in rainwater, you keep like, dude, they're breeding.
Yeah.
You know, like, the fish is breeding, it's not stressed.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's basically it.
We're back in the mini fish room. Now, comment down below, because I'm very confused. I bought some Goiter River rainbows, which are supposedly these, and I ended up with that. Now, if I can zoom in here, that to me looks like a turquoise rainbow. And I even had another male in here, but I have no idea where that went. But yeah, I also got some zebra plecos in here, which I just got recently. I need to do a clean pretty badly. I don't know if you can see the zebs. You can just, like, you can't even see. I think they're dwarf neon praecox, or maybe just neon praecox rainbows from Nick, and they're really healthy. Like, so got some leaves. I'm gonna put them in my pleco tanks, shrimp tanks, just all sorts of stuff. I really need some more Indian almond leaves, and Yeah, so we're gonna put these dwarf neon praecox in here.
Okay, so here is a 201. I feel like you guys don't usually get to see them out and about. So you can see him down there.